Welcome to Divine Stream Radio Podcast, where we delve into the timeless stories and teachings of the Bible. I'm your host, Jason Blakelock, and today we're exploring a passage from the book of Psalms, chapter 40. Psalm 40, a song of deliverance, verses 1 to 3, a testimony of deliverance. I waited patiently for the Lord. He turned to me and heard my cry. David begins by sharing his experience of waiting for God's help and being lifted from despair. This transformation leads him to sing a new song of praise. Verses 4 to 5, trust in the Lord. Blessed is the one who trusts in the Lord, who does not look to the proud. David emphasizes the blessings that come from trusting in God rather than human wisdom, highlighting God's wondrous deeds and thoughts toward us. Verses 6 to 8, delight in God's will. Sacrifice and offering you did not desire, but my ears you have opened. David acknowledges that God desires obedience and understanding rather than mere ritual. He declares his readiness to do God's will with the law written on his heart. In verses 9 to 10, proclaiming God's righteousness. I proclaim your saving acts in the great assembly. And David is committed to sharing God's faithfulness and salvation with others, not hiding God's righteousness and love. Verses 11 to 17, a cry for help and vindication. And the psalm concludes with David asking for God's continued mercy and protection against his enemies, expressing confidence that those who seek God will rejoice and be glad. Psalm 40 beautifully illustrates the journey from desperation to praise, encouraging us to trust in God's timing and faithfulness. Thanks for listening. I invite you to join the discussion. Visit our podcast super site at godstreamradio.com. There you'll find podcasts from leading Christian authors and many Christian musicians. Plus, be sure to subscribe to the Divine Stream Radio newsletter, where you'll receive inspiring messages and have the chance to enter our weekly draw for a chance to win a beautiful A4 and 63-page study guide of the book of Job. You can subscribe by clicking the link in this podcast or by visiting divinestreamradio.com directly. Let's walk this journey of reliance on God together. Thanks for tuning in. Until next time, exercise the patience of Job, stay faithful and seek God's guidance.